The lack of this vitamin in the body will lead to disastrous consequences. Vitamin D is one of the most mysterious vitamins. It is called the vitamin of the sun. The lack of this vitamin leads to serious disorders in the body, and the ways to obtain it are limited. It is very difficult to get vitamin D in the right amount just from food. The most reliable source is the sun rays. However, not everyone has the opportunity to get it in the required amount. So what makes this vitamin so wonderful? Why is it so crucially important for our body, and how we can compensate for lack of it? We will tell you all this in our video. At the end of the video, you will learn about the main symptoms of vitamin D deficiency. Maybe it is time for you to check your level. What is vitamin D? Vitamin D is not simply one substance, but a whole group. It includes ergocalciferol, vitamin D2, and cholecalciferol, vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is formed by the action of ultraviolet rays in the skin and also enters the human body in small amounts with food and can only be obtained with food. An amazing property of vitamin D is an uncertain biochemical status. It is both a vitamin and a hormone. Usually, we get vitamins with food. The body produces vitamin D, not glands, but rather the skin. Calcitriol, vitamin D derivative, has high hormonal activity, which behaves like a standard hormone and affects the human genome. Calcitriol regulates the work of about 4,500 genes. The health of the body directly depends on vitamin D. Vitamin D is one of the most powerful immunomodulators. For our health, its constant presence in sufficient quantities is necessary. Vitamin D has many functions, such as supporting immune system, ensuring the normal functioning of the brain, cardiovascular system, lungs, and nervous system. Vitamin D is responsible for the health of bones and teeth, as well as the regulation of insulin levels. It helps prevent the occurrence of cancer cells, diabetes, and multiple sclerosis. Vitamin D is very important in regulating the maintenance of calcium and phosphorus levels in the body, two extremely important elements for bone health. It is necessary for the absorption of calcium in the intestine and preventing its excretion in the urine. Vitamin D is also important for children because it prevents the development of rickets. This is a disease associated with disorders in the development of bones. It is also important for adults since it does not allow the development of tooth decay and osteoporosis. Bone fractures heal quickly and successfully. This vitamin also increases resistance to viruses and infections. Dangerous consequences of vitamin D deficiency. A lack of vitamin D can lead to disastrous consequences. This is a powerful blow to immunity, which might cause big problems to your organs, most importantly, the brain and intestines. There are unexpected allergic reactions, asthma, eczema, and dermatitis. The lack of it causes weakness, depression, sleep disorders, and even suicide tendencies. Prolonged vitamin D deficiency can cause irreparable harm to health. It can cause hypertension, atherosclerosis, bones, and spine damage. The increased risk of injuries and fractures. Immunity might fail. The body might become susceptible to colds, viral and infectious diseases. The healing of wounds might worsen. There might develop hair loss, diabetes mellitus, and obesity. Vitamin D deficiency in children causes rickets, which is insufficient mineralization of bones. Osteomalacia may occur in adults. This is a decrease in bone density and muscle weakness. In addition, there is a risk of osteoporosis. This is one of the most common diseases of the musculoskeletal system among elderly women and men. Vitamin D deficiency in pregnant women often leads to the need for a C-section. Vitamin D deficiency can even contribute to breast, prostate, and colon cancers. Where do I get vitamin D from? The sun is the most important and affordable source of vitamin D. It is synthesized by the body under the ultraviolet light. 15 to 20 minutes in direct sunlight, 2 or 3 times a week, may provide enough vitamin D. Interestingly, the darker the skin, the longer you need to stay in the sun to produce this vitamin. The use of sunscreen greatly reduces the absorption of ultraviolet radiation. The problem is that vitamin D can only be obtained from the real sun, which in the northern countries and regions in fall and winter may not be in the sky even for several months. In addition, air pollution interferes with the perception of ultraviolet light and the production of vitamin D. In the solarium, unfortunately, you cannot get the necessary amount of ultraviolet. As for food products, the most vitamin D is found in fish and fish oil. Dairy products and eggs are also useful in this regard. With a significant deficiency of vitamin D, it is necessary to consult a doctor for the appointment of vitamin complexes. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. It is often combined with omega-3 polyunsaturated fatty acids, so these trace elements are better absorbed and enhance the effect of each other. Vitamin D is recommended to be taken in the morning during or immediately after meals. At this time, it is more easily absorbed by the body, activates the brain, and gives a boost of energy for the whole day. Symptoms of vitamin D deficiency. Be sure to pay attention if you notice the following symptoms: tiredness and restless sleep, irritation or discouragement tendencies, excessive sweatiness, muscle and joint ache, brittle and dull hair, breaking and flaking nails, itching skin, muscle cramp. If you notice at least 4 out of 8 of these symptoms, be sure to consult with your doctor and take tests to check your level of vitamin D. Although vitamin D is vital for the normal functioning of the body, its overdose can also negatively affect your health. Therefore, follow the doctor's instructions and be healthy. If you like this video, be sure to click like and subscribe to our channel to see what will happen to your body if you eat 4 cashew nuts every day. Thanks for watching and stay healthy.